Okay. So let's have a quick recap what we have discussed in the last session. In the last session, we have discussed about Azure account, how to create our Azure account. We have seen marketplace. We have seen our subscription where we can see our subscription also. And then we have started our first service, which is called as virtual machine. And we have learned about how we can create our Windows virtual machine. This is what we have discussed in our yesterday's session. In today's session, we are going to start with how we can create our Linux virtual machine. But before starting off this particular topic, if anyone have any question, whatever we have discussed till now, you can please raise your hand. Any question anyone have? Okay. Look like no one has any questions. So we'll start with our today's topic where we are going to discuss about Linux virtual machine. Now to create my Linux machine, what is the prerequisite? Is there any prerequisite to create a virtual machine? Yes, there is one prerequisite called resource group. So resource group is mandatory. Without resource group, it is not possible to create a virtual machine. So here we have a resource group. I don't have any resource group because the yesterday which we have created after the session, we have deleted that resource. I'm giving the name of my group, group -107. It can be any name you can give to your resource. Give the name of my resource group, region. I'm selecting Central India. Click on Review plus Create. Click on. Done. My resource group is. Now, after creation of resource group, I'm going to virtual machine. Select our resource group. I'm going to select my resource group. Give the name of my resource group. Whatever the name I need to give to my resource group, I'm giving it. So let's say I'm giving the resource group as a name of my Linux 107. Done. Now by default, they have selected which image, Ubuntu server image they have selected by default. I want to use this one, I can use it, or we have some other also Linux based operating system, even we can select that also. But I'm going to go with this Ubuntu 20.04 version. I'm going for it. In this session, we have selected the Windows one. In this session, we are selecting the Linux one. So we have discussed in previous session, to create a machine, we need 4 things: CPU, RAM, hard disk, and operating system. Operating system is done. We have selected our Linux-based operating system. Second thing, we need CPU and RAM. And for CPU and RAM, we need to select size. We need to select size here. And they have already selected a by default size with the name called B1S. So I'm also going to use the same one. In previous session, we have discussed it. B1S is coming under free quota. So we are going to use the same one, B1S. In this, we are getting it 1 GB of RAM, 1 CPU we are getting. Scroll down. Administrator account. So here we need to select the options, how I need to log into my account. In previous session, when we are creating a Windows machine, we have only one option there to create with username and password. Only one option is there for Windows machine. But for Linux, we have two options. One is SSH public key, other one is password. Which one we are going to learn? Right now, we are going to learn about SSH option. The next example I'm going to show you with password option. So select type as SSH key. So here I'm selecting the type as SSH key. By default, they are taking the username as Azure user. Can I give any other username here? Yes, we can give any username, whatever the username we want to give. Can be any username. So I'm also going to keep the same username Azure user. Done. Now here it is asking me to generate a key. What is this key? What is this key we have? This is password. So here I need to give this key name. It can be any name I can give. Let's say I'm giving Azure user underscore. I've given this. What is this key? This is a password. With the help of this key, I'm going to connect to my machine. Let's have a quick recap. So first we have select our resource group. Then we have given the name of our virtual machine. After that, we have selected image, means operating system. After that, we have selected a size with the type called B1S. And then here we have two options to connect to our machine. One is SSH, other one is password. Which one we are learning? SSH public. For SSH public key, here is our username, the one which I'm giving it, the default username, and here is my email. If I have any existing key, I can select existing key also. But right now I don't have any existing key, so I can't select. So here I'm generating a new. When we are going to download this key in the last. If you remember it in previous session, for our Windows machine, we have enabled one port number. What is that port number we have enabled? RDP. So what is the port number? 338. Same way, if we want to connect our Linux machine, we need to enable one port number. What is that port? The port is called as SSH. Now, anyone knows what is the port number for SSH? Please confirm in the chat box. In the chat box, you can send me your answers. Chat box is enabled for all. Correct. So I'm getting a lot of answers which are correct. The correct answer is 22. 22 is the port number for SSH. I'm scroll down. See here. Azure is so smart. They are by default enabling the port number SSH. And what is the port number for SSH? 22. For RDP, we have a port number 3389. For SSH, we have a port number called 20. SSH port number is required whenever we want to connect to our Linux machine. Only at that time we are connecting with port number 20. Done. So we have done here. Now go to next step. Disk. In disk, here I'm getting the OS disk. By default, I am getting it. And in Linux one, how much they are giving us by default? 3 GB. In Windows one, they are providing by default 127 GB. In Linux, they are providing us default as 30 GB. So for Windows, till 127 GB is free. And for Linux, till 30 GB is free. So here they are providing us some hard disk. And yes, with this hard disk, we'll get one 4 GB additional hard disk also, which we have discussed in previous session. Why we are getting this 4 GB hard disk? Because of our temporary files. And how we are getting it? The reason is the size we are selecting it B1S. Because of that particular size, we are getting it 4 GB additional storage. That is just only used for temporary files. In that particular 4 GB, we are not going to store any data. I mentioned that also regarding the RDP ports. Now I don't need to work off any of the tabs, so you can just click on next. If you want just networking tab, here I'm getting it, management, we have monitoring. We are not going to discuss anything about these tabs. Slowly we'll discuss later. Now, here we have a last tab, is called as review plus script. So click on that. Here it is validating our details and our validation is fast. Now click on done. Now here it is asking me to download that key, the key which we are generating in our first page. So download private key and create resource. So here I'm getting the PEM file. This PEM file I'm going to put in my 107 batch. It is taking some time to create a machine. Now, to connect to our Windows machine, we have used one tool called RDP, Remote Desktop Connection. Same way, if we want to connect to our Linux machine, we need some tool. That tool are called as terminals. And in market, we have hundreds of terminal tools we have. But which is the common one? The common one is Putty. So here I'm going to download two tools, Putty and PuttyGen. Both are free tools. And here I've given the link. From there, I'm going to download. Scroll down. Here is Putty.exe. You have to download as per your system requirement. This is my system requirement. So just click on Putty.exe. We have downloaded our exe. So we have downloaded Putty. Now I need to download PuttyGen also. Scroll down. Here I'm getting PuttyGen. As per a system requirement, click on that particular exe file. Now, let's take example. I need to use Google Chrome. So whenever we need to use Google Chrome, what we are doing it, we are downloading its exe file and installing that exe file in our system. Same way, to use these tools, do we need to install these tools after downloading? No. We don't need to install these two tools in our system. Without installing also, we can use these. It's not required. Even there is no option to install these. How to use it, we'll learn that also. So we have downloaded our, and in my virtual machine is also ready. Now to connect to my virtual machine, we have downloaded which file? We have downloaded PEM file. Can I connect to my machine using this PEM file from a tool called Putty? No. So what I need to convert this PEM file to PPK file. It means I need to generate PPK file from that PEM file using a tool called PuttyGen. Using the tool PuttyGen, I'm going to convert PEM into PPK. Double click on that tool. So we don't need to install this tool. Click on load. Now when I click on load, This is batch 102. Let me go back. Go to 107 batch. It is not showing me my PEM file, the PEM file which we have downloaded. The reason is the extension here which they have selected. So we have to change this extension from PPK to all files. Now I'm able to see all files here. Selecting the PEM file, click on open. Okay, now see very carefully. Those are new. They are doing the mistake into that. I don't want you to do any mistake into it. Now, after doing this, after loading that particular file, you need to click on Save Private Key. Save Private Key. Click on Yes. Now, give the name of your key. It can be any name. And I'm giving the same name as my PEM file. Save. Here I'm getting the PPK. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me delete this PPK and show you again how to generate this PPK file. Double click on Putty. Open your Putty Gen tool. After opening of your Putty Gen tool, click on Load. We have to select our PEM file, which we are not able to see here. So change the file type from PPK to all files and select your PEM file. Select your PEM file, click on open, and now click on Save Private. Click on yes. Don't click anywhere, guys. Just you need to click on load and Save Private Key. Other than that, don't click anywhere. If you click anywhere, you will get a wrong key and definitely you will get an error message. So Save Private Key. Yes. Give the name of our key and now click on Save. This is how we are generating our PPK. So we have generated our PPK file with the help of PuttyGen. Now I'm going to note down the public IP of my machine. Here is the public IP. Note down the public IP. Open Putty. Double click on Putty, PuttyGet. Here it is asking for host name or IP address. The above. So you can enter your IP address. Here is our IP address. Now, after entering of our public IP, we need to attach PPK file with Putty. So how we can do that? Click on this plus button for SSH. After click on plus button of SSH, click on plus button of auth. Auth which you are able to see here, click on plus button for your auth. Auth means authentication. Now when I click on this plus button for auth, we are getting it two more options. Credentials and GSS API. Where you need to click on credentials. Now, when I click on credentials, here the first option which you are able to see, here we are selecting our PPK. This is the new, those are already experienced, guys. This is the new update of Putty. So here you have to select the PPK. And now go to patch 107. Here I'm getting the PPK. Open, accept, entering my username. What is my username? Azure. And now press enter. I'm able to connect to my Linux machine. This is my user which I have created at the rate. This is my machine name we are able to see. This is how we are creating our Linux machine and we are connecting to our machine. Any question anyone have regarding this, whatever the steps we have done till now? You can please raise your hand. Any question you want me to repeat, I can repeat that also. Yes, Aguya, you can unmute.
Hello everyone. Instructor, I have a question. I don't know what Windows to use to practice or which server to
Your voice
download.
is not clear to me. Can you please repeat your question?
I say I don't know what server to use to practice or what Windows to use on my laptop. Is there anything you can give like instruction to
This is
download?
what I am giving the instructions. This is
I'm
what
sorry.
instructions I am giving it to you, that which tool you need to download and how to use that particular tool which you need to download in your machine.
So this is the one that we got to use to start
Yes,
working
in
on it.
yesterday's session we have used one tool called remote desktop connection, RDP. If we don't need to download, it's already there in your Windows machine. The one which we need today, we have downloaded two tools, Putty and Putty, I have shown you how to download that also.
Okay.
Okay, so whichever things we need to use, I'm informing in this session.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Both you can unmute. Yes, Srinivas, you can unmute. Yes, Srinivas, so you can already unmute yourself. You can ask your question. Vinod, you can unmute.
Yeah, hi. What if I forgot to download the
If
VK file?
if you remember that screenshot, Vinod, in that one it is clearly mentioned, download your key and create a resource. Under that below option, we have a cancel option. So it is not possible to create a resource without downloading a key.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And suppose if I want to use want to connect it from a different machine or something like from a different laptop.
So you have to share that particular PEM file or PPK file to that particular user.
Okay, understand.
Okay. Any more questions?
It's fine for me.
Yes, Girish.
Hi, sir. I was creating an Azure account today. So it was asking me to, it was asking that you cannot use the free trial. So you need to go for the pay as you pricing.
So it means you are already have one Azure account you have created earlier with your same details.
I haven't created the Azure one, but for the Microsoft account, I was using the same Gmail thing.
No, you can, no, it's there your Azure account, not Microsoft account. If your Microsoft account is, that doesn't make any difference. Azure account will be there. So that's why you're getting that particular pop-up.
Okay. And then I tried using the other Gmail, creating the, I was trying to create the, by using the another email, I was trying to create the new account. So it was also telling the same thing.
Because if you remember it in previous session, I have told with one details, you can create only one account. If any of your detail is matching it, they'll capture and they're not providing you the free trial details. The first 30 days free trial you're getting it, they are not going to provide it. That's the reason.
Okay.
Okay, so you can do one thing. You can use the 12 months free quota you are getting it. You can use that one.
Okay. Can I use the pay as you go as of now?
Yes, you can use it, but make sure whatever the free things you have it, you use that one, not the paid one. Okay, so make sure you're checking the first PPT page number 4th or 5th, which we have discussed it earlier. Check that one. In that one, all links are given, which are free things or not.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Shekha, you can unmute.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, I sent an email. I'm trying to open the Azure accounts more.
So I have replied you on that one. You are entering the wrong mobile number there. You are entering your mobile number in brackets. You are from US, because in US majorly we are entering the first 3 digits in brackets. I know that. So you are doing the same thing. That's why you are getting the error message. Okay. So please remove that brackets and the hyphen which you are using it. Then definitely issue will get through.
Okay. Thank you.
Try that. Yes, Weber.
Hey, hi, Ankit. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Okay. Actually, I got this link pretty late. So can you please show me what steps do you perform previously?
Okay. Any more questions, Weber?
Also, I have registered a course over your web portal. From where I can, I mean, the link or the how I can connect the course from there.
You want Zoom link or how you can watch the videos? You're asking for those things, Weber.
Zoom meeting.
Okay, right now the Zoom link, whichever you're using, it is same for today's session also, even for tomorrow's session also, the link is same.
Okay.
Okay, but before Monday session, you guys will get a new link. Okay, that link, how you can check is, let me tell you that. You have to check an option called announcement, and how to check announcement. For that also, few days back, we have uploaded one video in our YouTube channel. So
okay.
Yes, the video. Okay, so here I'm sharing the video in the chat box to all of you. How to check an announcement in our website. Only paid student can see that particular announcement, not other one can see that. So if you have paid for that course, you can see that particular announcement of that particular.
Okay.
Okay. So even my team will also share this YouTube link in the chat in our WhatsApp groups also after a few days, when they are informing you how we are changing the link.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. With the help of this one, whenever we are changing the link, you will get a new link in that particular announcement.
Okay.
Now I'll come to your first question, which you have asked me. What are the steps we have done to create our virtual machine? First of all, do you know how to create a resource group, Weber? We have already done in the previous session.
Yes, I saw the previous.
Okay. The same steps which we have done in our previous session, we have done here also. Okay. First, we have select a resource group. Then we have given the name of our virtual machine. And as per my system, Weber, it is by default selecting an image with Ubuntu. So you have to select the Linux or based operating system. Okay. And then we have to select size, where we are giving our RAM and CPU. After that, if you remember in previous session, in Windows 1, we have only one option of generating password only. That we need to give our username and password. But in Linux 1, we have two options. One is SSH key, other one is password option. In the first example, we have used SSH key option. So where we have given the name of our user key, and then we have given the key here, key name here. And then we have enabled a port number called SSH. In previous session in Windows machine, we have enabled a port number, RDP port number. Okay. And in Linux one, we are using a port number called 22 for SSH. After that, we didn't do any change in any of our tab. We directly click on review plus create. And when I click on create, system is downloading one PEM file here. This PEM file is my password to connect to that machine. And with the help of this PEM file, we have converted PPK. Did you see how to create? We have generated a PPK, or do you miss that also?
Yeah, I missed that.
Okay, let me show you again. So how to generate a PPK? First of all, you need to download these two tools in your laptop. One is called Putty, other one is called PuttyGen. I have already given the link from where you can download those two tools. Okay, from these two tools, first you need to open PuttyGen. Click on load, and you need to select your PEM file. Here, are we able to see our PEM file, Weber?
Yes.
No. We are able to see PPK, not PEM. This is
It's
PPK,
file.
not PEM file. We need to select PEM file. So how we can select? We need to change file type here from PPK to all files. Here I'm getting a PEM file. Open. And now click on Save Private Key. Weber, don't click anywhere. First click on Load, select your PEM file, and then click on Save Private Key. Don't click on Generate, Save Public Key, or any other options which we have. Don't click. Otherwise, you'll get a wrong type of PPK file. While connecting to the machine, you will get an error message. So save private key. Yes. Give the name of your kit, can be any name. I'm giving it Azure user underscore key high underscore 1. Save. Here I'm getting a PPK file. And with the help of this PPK file, I can connect to my machine with the help of tool called Putty. So double click on Putty, enter our public IP of my machine. Let me go to my machine. Here is the public IP. So copy the public IP, paste our public IP. Next step is we need to select our PPK file. So click on plus button for SSH, and then click on plus button for auth. And now we are getting two options, credentials and GSS API. Click on credentials. The first option which we are able to see here, Weber.
Yes.
Here we have to select our PPK. So click on browse. Go to your folder. Here I'm getting the PPK file which I have generated. Open. Now it is asking for username. What is my username? I have given as Azure user. You can give any username. It's not mandatory. I am giving Azure user. You guys also have to give the same username. And here I'm able to connect to my.
Okay.
Here.
Yes.
You can practice it, Weber. If you still have any doubt, you can email me anytime whenever you want to ask any question. Do you have my email ID?
It's Ankit.
Let me share my email ID again with all of you guys. So I have shared my email ID again with all of you. If you have any question while practice, you can email me, but make sure whenever you're emailing me, mention your batch number in the subject. So it will be easy for me to check, or in the email, you can mention your batch number anywhere in that email. So it will be easy for me to reply you. So because I know what your level is, you are at what level right now from my side, so I can easily reply you. Okay, Weber?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, so those have raised their hand, guys. Just wait, I'll come back to you again. We'll start with our next topic. Now, after this practice, I don't need this particular virtual machine. So what I can do, I can terminate this machine. Or the other option is I can directly delete a resource group also. But this time, I'm not deleting a resource group because I need that resource group for a second machine, which I need to create one more machine. So I'm just going to delete the virtual machine. So select that particular virtual machine, delete, type as yes, and then click on. So we have deleted our machine. And if we delete our machine, under our machine, if we have any data, does that will also get deleted? Yes. That much data, whatever we have it, we lose our data, and it is impossible to recover our data if we delete our. Okay, coming to the next thing. The next thing we are going to discuss about is how we can create our Linux machine with the help of password option. We have seen two options there in administrator account. One is SSH, other one is password. Now this time I'm going to show you with password option. Virtual machine. Create virtual machine. This is the name of my virtual machine I'm giving. Image, we are getting it, Ubuntu. Size I'm getting as B1S. Now here, authentication type, I need to change it to password. Give our username. Yeah. Now here we need to give our password. Password must be 12 to 72 characters long. And one upper, one lower, one number and one special character also needs to be. Yeah. I've given my password. Which port we need to enable? SSH port. Do I need to do anything more? I'm directly going to click on Review Plus here. It is giving me validation phase. There is validation failed. So let me just verify my detail one more time. We have given correct details. So let's again click on Review Plus Create. Now validation. Click on. Now when I click on Create, we are not getting any pop-up message which we are getting in the previous machine. So it is still in process. Done. My machine is ready. Now go to resource. Our machine is ready. I'm going with the IP, copy the IP address. Open putty. Go to patch 107. Double click on putty. Paste the IP address. Now, in previous example, we have used PPK file, and this time we are using password option. So do I need to do anything here? No. Directly click on open. Except it is asking for user. Entering my username. Press enter. Now it is asking for password. Press enter. See here. We are able to connect to our machine also. Now, in Windows machine, we have seen that particular 4 GB additional hard disk we are getting it. Are we getting that particular 4 GB hard disk here also? That additional 4 GB? Can we see here in disk? Go to disk option. I'm able to see 30 GB. So because in Linux machine, we are getting by default 30 GB. We are not able to see 4 GB here. And we can't see the temporary storage 4 GB here. Size. In size, we are able to see the size we have selected for our CPU and RAM. We are able to select that. We can't see that 4 GB here, but we know that 4 GB we are getting it because of the size. How we can check that? That we can only check by using our Linux command. Let me just increase the size. Now, anyone knows in this training how we can check whatever the disks are mounted with my Linux machine, how we can check that? If anyone knows, you can confirm in the chat box. df-h with the help of this one, we can check. Here I'm getting the 4.9 GB. 4 GB one we are getting. This is the 30 GB one which they are providing us. And other than that, these are just temporary files which system is generating it. We don't need to worry about it. Here are the one which I am getting it, 3.9. With the help of this particular Linux command df space -h or df space -ht also you can use it. With the help of this one, you can see whatever the disks are mounted with your Linux machine, we can see. In our upcoming session, we are going to mount some more disk, some more hard disk with our machines also. When we learn about a topic called data disk, that time. So this is what we have all about the how we can create our Linux machine. Any question anyone have, you can please raise your hand. Yes, Rameshwari, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. Yeah, I just wanted to ask about the PEM key. Like we, for the first type, we selected the PPK file, right? So we got the PEM key downloaded. So like by mistake, if we lose that PEM key, how
we'll
can
learn
we?
that in upcoming session. It is possible to recover it. How to do that, we'll learn in upcoming session. It's a very important thing. Don't worry.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
thank
Matthew.
you.
Hello, Ankit.
Hi.
Okay. I want to find out whether you change your operating system from Ubuntu to Linux, because I didn't get you that at that point. Did you change it to Linux?
I didn't do anything here.
Oh.
While creating the machine, I didn't do any changes. By default, they are giving me Ubuntu 20.04. I'm using the same version.
Okay.
This is the one.
Because I couldn't connect to my machine. I don't know what the problem.
No, you can't connect to this machine, because I'm using you don't have the password of the machine.
No, my own. I created my own too. So I was trying to connect using my PEM key, but I couldn't connect. I don't know what happened. Saying that something stopped the connection. So I don't know what went wrong.
Matthew, I have a suggestion for you. While learning it, please don't do parallel practice. Okay? Don't do that parallel practice, because definitely you'll get confusion. Sometime might be you missed some important point which we are discussing it, and might be that can be your interview question also. So it's a suggestion from my side to you. While learning it, just concentrate on this particular thing. Okay, concentrate on one thing. Yes, after whenever session get completed, then you can do your practice.
Yeah, I was doing it when we were answering the questions from people. That's when I said
no. This is also wrong, Matthew. Listen those questions also. Listen those questions also. Might be the person asking that question. It can be your interview question also. Might be you are not able to think about that question, but the other person has think about that question, and this thing has happened. I'm getting a lot of feedback from my previous students. This thing happened. Might be they are not thinking at that particular point of level, but other person has think, and that can be your interview question, not that person interview. Okay. So whenever in the session, please concentrate here. After the session, you can practice it. And yes, when you're doing practice after the session, then if you face any issue, email me. Okay. Might be you're doing some mistake, because of that you're not able to correct. And can you
Okay.
tell me the error message which you are getting, Matthew?
I was trying to log in with my username, but it was at the point it was saying that something closed the connection. Connection was closed. But I don't know what happened. Maybe when I was trying to
try to create again and try to connect again. Okay, after the session, if you face any issue, email me with the screenshot. I'll check and I'll reply.
All right, but
Okay.
how can I delete my machine, the one that I created? I didn't see how I can delete it.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. You can do it after the session. Create again one more one.
Okay.
Then you can
All
email
right.
me.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, Sagar. Sagar, you have raised your hand. Yes, Girish, you can unmute.
Yes, sir. Like, can you show me the terminal, the Putigen terminal, which you had the command to see the disk spacing? Yeah.
Your
Here,
DS.
okay. Where exactly we need to check for to look for the disk space actually?
Here I'm getting the disk available one. No?
Okay. Is it under the file system? Like, what I need to check? How I can relate this to my
Cloud
UI?
platform. In cloud platform, it is supporting EX4 file system only. Normally we have multiple, but it is in cloud platform, it is supporting only one.
Okay.
So here are the available spaces which we have. Okay.
Okay.
And how to mount another volumes that we'll learn in upcoming session.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Sagar.
Hello.
Yes, Sagar.
Sir, I am working as a Linux admin, sir. Currently, sir, I have 2.5 years experience, sir.
Okay.
Can I also join this course, sir?
Yes, definitely. Yes, you can join this course also, Sagar.
Yes, sir. You
With the help
also,
of this one, you will get more opportunities for you.
sir, you tell me previous session as a minimum require Azure admin basic. Then
No, this is Azure admin course. This is not Azure DevOps course. I have said that for Azure DevOps, minimum requirement is Azure admin, and this is Azure admin course.
okay, sir. Sir, I will join this course, sir. You have no any.
This one course you can join, but yes, if you want to directly go with Azure, that time you face some issues. Okay, because some topics might be not able to understand.
Yes, sir. I will understand deep. I want to what are the routine.
So this one you can join. This course can be joined by anyone, a person who is fresher or experienced. Anyone can join this particular.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Yes, Wasim.
Yeah, hi. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Wasim, I'm able to hear you.
Yeah. So I have a question. Like yesterday, I was trying to create a virtual machine, a Windows virtual machine, and it was giving me an error. Like your agent is not ready, and I was not able to. Like you was the public ID.
Are you
ID was not there.
using the office system or personal system?
No, I used my personal one.
Personal one, which Windows you are using it?
Windows 10.
Is it compatible with RDP? Because there are some Windows machine. I don't remember the exact which Windows. In Windows 10 also there are some Windows machine which are not compatible with RDP. So you can't use RDP in those machine. And the error which you are telling me, the error you are getting it, reason because of that. So you have to check that Windows machine. I don't remember exactly right now which type of name that some, because in Windows also we have professional, but we have some types for Windows also.
Yeah.
So might be you're using that particular type, because of that you are getting it.
Yeah, I guess I have home like Windows Home. I think maybe that's
I
could be the
don't,
reason.
might be the home edition. Yes, the home edition one, in that one you will face. So you have to upgrade your Windows machine. You can't use RDP in your local machine.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so please upgrade.
Thank
you. Yes, Amar.
Ankit, I was a part of batch 90 AWS. Okay, so the course was in a different site, that is a different website. Now it is 1007 is on a different site. Can we club this into the new site?
Not possible.
So,
both are the different.
Okay, we have to go there, and so that is
for the AWS batch, you need to go with the previous website, and then for the latest batches, you need to go with the latest.
Okay. I have another question. Actually, see, shall I start this Microsoft Azure account right now, or so should I wait for a couple of days to?
It's up to you, Amar. It's up to you.
Okay. So because actually, see, after 1 month, the trial version will go off.
No. It might be have listened incorrect, Amar. After 30 days, also it doesn't mean that you start getting a bill for that. Okay. After 30 days, also you have free quota that is available for 12 months.
Right. I missed that. I'm sorry for that.
Okay.
Actually.
So, did you attend first session?
Right. I have attended first session. Yesterday I was missed.
Okay. In first session, we have discussed that particular point.
Okay.
So here we have discussed it that we are getting the credit which is for 30 days. Even after completion of this credit, we have some services which are always free and which are only for available for 12 months.
Okay.
And under the 12 months also we have a quota of 3 months. Right now the account which I'm using, it's older than 30 days. It's more than 7 months old account which I'm using right now.
Right, I got it.
So even I'm not getting much bill for that, but yes, I'm using some paid services also to show you something. So I'm not getting 150 rupees I'm getting per month bill.
Right, I can see that. So for our also with less than a rupee, right?
Correct. So you don't need to worry if you feel great right now also.
Sure, I'll go through that. Thanks, Ankit. Yeah.
And even the link which has given it, guys, after 30 days, if you want to check which are free, please check this particular link, which is important for you. So it is there in the first PPT. I don't remember the exact page number. So please check that particular link also after this, whenever 30 days get completed. It's in the page number 6. First PPT, page number 6. Okay. We'll go with our Amar. Any more questions?
Nothing. Thank you.
Okay, the next thing we are going to learn about is how we can transfer our local files to our servers also. But question is, do we really require to transfer our local files to our servers? Yes. Even in our upcoming session, some files you guys have to transfer from your local machine to your servers. That time also we are going to do that. So first of all, I'm going to show you for how we can transfer our local files for our Windows machine. So I don't have any Windows machine. So let me create a Windows machine. And I'm giving the name Win-. So we have already learned how to create our Windows machine. So I'm going to do a little quicker this time. Username, Azure user. So I'm entering it. Done. RDP port we required it. I'm directly going to click on Review Plus. Taking some time. After creation of our machine, we need to copy the public IP, which we already know. And let me create one file here. Sure, 107. Sure. 107. Still in process. Done. My Windows machine is ready. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to note down the public IP. Going to remote desktop, entering my public IP, and now I'm going to do some settings. Click on show option, and whatever the steps I'm going to follow here, the steps are already mentioned in my PPT. You have to click on show options. And now I'm going to enter my username also. Here. After entering my username, here we have an option of local resources. Click on local resources. Click on more. And now after click on more, in my system, if you see here, drivers checkbox is already checked. But in your systems, by default, it is not checked. So you have to check this particular checkbox to transfer your local files from your C drive, from your D drive. And if you have device, any plug-in device from that particular device, then we have to check the check. I have checked all three checkboxes. Click on OK, connect, click on connect. After click on connect, it is asking for password, and let me enter my password. Okay. We are able to connect to our Windows machine. Now, what is the next step? We need to transfer our file. We had done our settings, but still our file is not yet transferred. So here I have that. So what is the last step is we have to copy this particular file and paste in our server. Just copy and paste, Control C, Control. If it's a small file, it will do within a second. If it's a big file, definitely it will take some. So still my Windows server is not yet ready. Done. Copy this particular file, Control C. Yes, here. The file which I have created in my local machine, we are able to transfer in our Windows server. This is how we are transferring our local file. Yes, if any, we know there is some more ways to transfer our local files to Windows server, also like an option called FTP. But those are different things. This is one of the simplest way we need to transfer a file, because in real time, we don't need to transfer any heavy files. Very small files we need to transfer. So with the help of this particular option, we can. Next option is I need to show you how we can transfer our local files to Linux machine. I already have one Linux machine. Can I use the same Linux machine? Yes, I can use that also. But this particular topic, I'm going to show you in the tomorrow session. I'm not going to show this topic right. So how to transfer our local files from our Linux server, we'll see in the tomorrow session, and then we are going to start with a topic called web server. The Windows machine or Linux machine which we have created, those same machines, we can convert it into a web server also. What is web server? We'll learn those things in our tomorrow's session. With this, I'm ending this session, but yes, if anyone have any question, you can please raise your hand. Yes, Amarnath. Yes, so you can unmute.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I just wanted to ask, how can I watch this video?
Hi.
To watch this video, we are going to upload this video in our YouTube channel. And this is the last video which we are going to upload our today's session. From tomorrow, we are not going to share any video. Only with paid candidates, we are going to share video from tomorrow. And from Monday session, the link is going to be changed. Okay. Are you in our WhatsApp group?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So we have already shared day 1 and day 2 recording there. Day 3 recording also will share there.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
And I'm going to share our YouTube channel link. You guys can please subscribe to our YouTube channel also if you have not done till now. Here I share. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Amarnath, you can unmute now.
Hi, Ankit. Sorry, my voice is not audible.
No
Now
issues,
it's
you can.
audible.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. See, what if I'm going to make the payment Monday or Tuesday, Ankit?
Monday, you can do that before session.
Okay.
Before Monday session, you can make the payment. You'll get a link.
So I can access the videos after Monday or Tuesday also, right?
Whenever you are going to pay on the spot, you'll get a link and the recording access. Okay. You automatically get the option of announcement option where you can check the link and the recording access you will get automatically. We don't need to do anything manually.
Okay.
Okay. We have already shared our website link also from where you can make the payment. You can visit to our website logiclabstech.com. First, log into our website and then go to store. Here we have our batch 107. For this, you can make it.
Sure.
Here we have a buy course. If you are from India, it is showing you in Indian rupees. If you are outside of India, it will show you in dollars.
Sure. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Dino, you can unmute.
Hello, Site sir. Can you hear me?
I'm able to hear you.
Okay, sir. How to copy files from what we created to local machine?
From server to local?
Yes.
Same process. You have to enable that option, same process. Right now, what I have done, I have copied and pasted there. There you have to copy and paste in your local
machine. How much time take to from big files like 1 GB?
Depend on your internet connectivity. That totally depend on your internet connectivity. Local. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, Vaibhav. Yes, Vaibhav, you have already unmuted yourself.
Hi. Am I audible?
Yes, Vaibhav.
Okay. So from where I can see the link to connect the session. So
more session link is same, Vaibhav.
And from Monday?
Monday, you will get an option called announcement. I have already shared one YouTube video just few minutes back. Okay, I'm going to share again, or I'll inform my team whenever they are going to change the link. That time they will share our YouTube link in the WhatsApp group. From there also you can check how to check announcements. With the help of that video, you can learn.
Okay, got it.
Okay. There's an option called announcement. You will get it. With the help of this one, you can check.
Also, I need to share one information with you. I have downloaded app on my mobile. I was unable to find this course batch.
Which app you have downloaded, Vaibhav? Can you please tell me the name of that app? It's Android or iOS?
Logic, it's Android.
Okay, what is the name of that app? Full name?
Logic Labs.
Logic Labs or Logic Labs hyphen training?
Logic Labs hyphen training.
It's a wrong app. It's our old app. If you remember, that's why I've told in the starting of our yesterday's session also, our app name is Logic Labs. That's why, Weber, we are sharing our app link in the WhatsApp group also. Okay, or you can come to our website. In the below, you will get our app link.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to share our Android app link in the chat box, or you can please check our WhatsApp group also. There also we have already shared that. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Good.
Any more questions?
No.
Okay, and I'm going to share our WhatsApp group link also in the chat box. If anyone is not there in our WhatsApp group, please join using the link which I have shared in the chat box. This is Azure batch 107. If you are already there in any of our 107 batch, please don't join duplicate groups. Any more questions?
No, thank you very much.
Okay, anyone have any more questions? Okay, so with this, I'm ending this session. In tomorrow's session, we are going to discuss about how we can transfer our local files to Linux machine. And then we are going to discuss about web servers. Thank you guys. Thank you for the today's session. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much.